I have 6 kids and my oldest just moved out a few months ago. And this is the footage showing right before she moved out, us getting her ready and packing her up, and then us moving her into her apartment, trying to get stuff set up for her. And I just wanted to share it because it's really special to me. I had Abigail when I was 20 years old, and until that point, I never really knew what love was. That doesn't mean that I was not loved passionately. It just means that I didn't understand the depth, the gravity, the just absolute awe of loving someone more than you love yourself. It was incredible. I've worked really hard to be a great mother to her, and I have messed up in so many ways, but I feel so deeply blessed that she and I still have such a strong connection, that we love each other, that we're a part of each other's lives in very intimate, big ways. And even though my heart is a little bit broken because we're not under the same roof, it has really actually taken me quite a bit of time to get used to the fact that I just can't open her door and talk to her. I am so excited for her that she has moved out on her own. She is 22, I think I said that, but she has been saving and buying little things here and there since she was 18. The pandemic kind of set her back, but she is such a strong and independent person, and she was just ready to have her own place, and I am so excited for her. There's something about being on your own, establishing your own routines, your own home, that is just beautiful. So here we're gonna get into the part where we just cleaned up a little bit. The way Abigail got the apartment was very sudden. She honestly didn't think that she had gotten the apartment because they were supposed to let her know and they didn't, and then they called and said, well, you can move in 2 days. So getting everything packed up and taken over to her new apartment was pretty quick. We had to be pretty quick about it. But the thing that made it more difficult for her is she has 2 jobs, and one of the jobs she could not get out of. So she was working like the very next day after she moved and like the following 3 or 4 days. So I came over with 2 of the big kids and we kind of helped set up some of this stuff. The first day that the kids and I came over to help, we just basically wanted to make sure that she could see her stuff. Whenever you move and there are boxes everywhere, especially when your kitchen and your bathroom aren't set up, it's kind of disconcerting. You can't find anything, and also with her having to work so much, I just wanted her to kind of feel like she knew where some stuff was. I definitely wasn't trying to come in there and, set up her kitchen or anything like that. I told her I just kind of categorized everything for her so that she could decide where she wanted to put it, and hopefully that would work well for her. So that's what I set out to do. I just wanted to get everything out of its packaging. I took like 5 loads of packing boxes to the dumpster. I also cleaned her bathroom a little bit, and I wish I would have gotten footage of the bathroom because that was kind of fun, just again, getting everything into categories. Yes, I had permission to do this on one of my other videos. Someone was like, I would have freaked out if my mom was going through my stuff. I absolutely had permission to do that. I am a safe mom. So anyway, I got things done on that first day. The big kids, I don't know how much they did, but they hung out with me and it was just fun to be there. Also, Abigail took her dog, our dog, Luna, with her. So we were just there at the apartment trying to get the dog acclimated to a new place, and apartment smells they have to be insane for dogs. So that was good too. I got a lot done that day. I was full of like this flustery energy where I just wanted to do things, make sure that like it was just a seamless transition for Abigail, because I was afraid she was just gonna miss being home. And it's difficult when there are boxes and belongings everywhere. So I just wanted to make this space a little bit more peaceful for her. So I did that. I got the plants set up. And then the next day, Abigail was having a couch delivered, but she was working. So I came and I brought one of the littles with me. And while we were there, I just decided to go ahead and put together some of the furniture for her. She had like a side table and a coffee table that had been delivered. And so I wanted to get that set up. I really would have loved to have just been with her doing this together, but I have 5 other kids and a job and everything else. So I was just kind of trying to do what I could for her when I could. And this just happened to work out. Plus, we got to spend more time with Luna Tuna and get her adjusted. So that was really good. And then the following day, that was just about all I could do. I had those 2 days where I could help. And then the following day, her dad and stepmom and sister came over, and then they helped her like hang art. They put some other things together, put her bookshelves together, just made it look really homey and nice. So that was very special. Then the day following that, I came back over with my best friend Jana, who is Abigail's godmother, and Jana had gotten Abigail a bunch of little goodies. So we just hung out together, and then her stepmom and her friend came over, and we just like had a little bit of a celebration. It just felt very festive. There were so many people that came together to help Abigail get everything ready and make sure that her home was just what she wanted it to be. My mom and dad had given her a bunch of stuff, and it was just really beautiful, and it turned out so pretty. And I think that it's super fun that when I call her, she'll be cooking or cleaning her apartment. I just think life is weird. I don't feel old enough to have a fully grown human being that is now not living with me, and it makes me want to cry a little bit, but we spend a lot of time FaceTiming, and I wish I could see her more, but it's just the best thing to see her blossom. I don't think she watches my YouTube videos, but if you do, Abigail, I am enormously proud of you. You are the most wonderful human being, and I'm so glad that I get to know you. You're everything.